Young Philly has just ruined his reputation overnight after being charged for rape. On the 28th of September, young Philly allegedly raped an Australian woman in his hotel room. Philly performed at Bar 1 in Hillary's on the 28th of September in Perth, Australia, where he would go back to his hotel room with a woman in her mid-20s, and he allegedly raped her, and he faces 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent, 3 counts of assault causing bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding a person's breathing. And once again, we have another YouTuber getting in trouble for shit like this. How many times have we seen this recently? I feel like this is all I've been talking about recently with Dr. Disrespect, with P. Diddy, Cody Co, now Young Philly. When will these men learn, bro? The thing is, like, they're so successful, they clearly know that they can't afford to be slipping up like that. And over we see shit like this happening, man. Time and time again it's happening. And for me, the most damning part of the whole thing is that he's been extradited from Brisbane to Perth. So that means they must have solid evidence against him if he's being extradited from one state to a different one. And not to mention, each one of these counts is a separate count. It's not being filed together, it's a separate count. So he's going to get charged for 4 counts of penetration without consent separately, as well as the 3 counts of assault causing bodily harm or impeding a person's breathing. This is genuinely hard to see that these YouTubers, streamers have just been caught and lacking. They just can't control their temptations or whatever it is. I can't understand. I can't fathom it. I really can't. You've worked so hard. You've built a massive career. When are these people going to realize it's just not worth it? And Young Philly has also been ordered to stay in Western Australia till December, until his court hearing. He cannot leave the state. His passport has also been seized. He must also report to the police at least 3 times a week. And looking at this article here, he's also been prohibited from approaching the alleged victim or witnesses. So I assume that the reason he can't approach the victim or witnesses is maybe like to pay them off or bribe them, something like that. People in his situation with money, who knows what they're going to try and do, maybe pay someone off, try and get someone to have an alimony for him in his favor, you know, write a false statement, some shit like that. I think that's a good thing as well. And he's been granted bail that was set at $100,000. It looks like they genuinely have a solid case, especially with him being extradited. And the Western Australia police prosecutor Julius DePietro confirmed this. Julius DePietro alleges that there is an extremely strong case against the YouTube star, claiming to have CCTV and photo evidence to back up the charges. And yeah, it looks like Philly's in a heap of shit. He's ruined his reputation, he's ruined his image overnight. It takes years to build up success, years of hard work. If you guys know Philly, he's friends with a lot of the biggest creators. He's seen hanging out with AMP, the Sidemen, Beta Squad, Chunks. All these guys are good friends of him. This is a really bad look for him. Obviously, years of hard work just gone like that, literally just vanished, all because of a stupid mistake. Who knows if this is the first time he's even done this? I think he's definitely probably done shit like this a few times, especially if he's going to go to a different country and try and break rules like that. Or maybe he feels like because he's in a different country, he can maybe get away with it. But it's just fucking ridiculous to see time and time again. We have so many YouTubers, content creators, actors, musicians, all these people committing crimes like this. They think they can get away with it. In most cases, they get caught eventually, inevitably. And obviously the whole internet's turned on him. People been bringing up old videos. Most of the UK scene, most of the UK YouTubers, the people that he was friends with, most of these guys have stayed silent. Most people haven't responded or said anything. The Sidemen have actually taken down some of their videos of him. Chunks, his best mate, hasn't said anything. HP hasn't said anything. And who knows if they knew? A lot of people are saying that if Chunks and HP and the UK scene knew, they're just as bad as Philly for basically knowing and letting it happen. Obviously, it's kind of hard to comment on that. It's honestly hard to say what you would do if you're in their situation as well. It's really hard to comment on someone else's friendship and relationship on the outside if you're not actually in it. And that's even if they did know. There's a very good chance they might not have known. And obviously, this caused people to start digging up old footage. We have this clip here of him and Chunks.
I wouldn't let you marry my family, but yeah.
Why?
Huh?
I'm a good man.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me?
No, I have too many stories. Anyway, yeah.
What stories?
Huh?
But from this clip, it sounds like he might have known. And I guess if he's hanging around with him, he might be hearing rumors. We also had one of the members of Fresh and Fit tweet this: "I'm all for protecting men when falsely accused, but this nibba right here, bruh, where do I begin? Anyone that knows how this nibba moves with gal." I don't sound right saying that, gal. I sound cringe when I say that. I just don't even like that term in general. Can tell he moved too thirsty. Got a story about him in the UK club with a girl. But shit, I'm not surprised. And there were also rumors apparently of him back in 2017 17, talking to an underage 17-year-old girl. Maybe he does have a history of these things, and that's what I usually believe when people get caught doing shit like this. I very rarely think it's a one-off. I think most of these guys are repeat offenders. But on to the next story, we're going to be talking about Jack Doherty. He recently went viral for crashing his McLaren while driving because he was staring at his phone. Now this really pissed me off. I've seen so many of these kick streamers stare at their fucking phones reading chat while driving, and something like this was inevitable. You're driving, first of all, a supercar with that much power in the rain while staring at your phone reading chat. No shit, you crashed. It's inevitable something like that was going to happen. And the way he just reacted to the whole situation, the way he acted in the moment. First of all, McLarens are known for being hard to drive cars. Most people in the car space know that these cars aren't for everyone. Not anyone can just drive them. They're rear-wheel drive, they've got a lot of power. You got to know how to drive and handle these things. This is just what happens when you give a young, rich idiot with money who doesn't know shit about cars, who doesn't know shit about driving. You just give him money and a license to be able to do whatever he wants. And you can tell he knows absolutely nothing about driving. Look at the way he grabs the wheel in the clip. He grabs the wheel like this, 2 hands on one side, while he's lost control like that. You can't do shit when you're doing this. 10 and 2 at all times. You don't fucking grab it like that. That is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. He does not know how to drive. He probably put some cheap tires on the car as well, and he's driving a rear-wheel drive car with that much power in the rain with probably shit tires on it because he doesn't realize the importance of good tires while looking at his phone and reading. And there's one thing I hate doing, it's looking at my phone while driving. I genuinely hate it. Obviously, everyone knows not to look at your phone and drive, but everyone does it anyway here and there. But reading chat, that's insane. That's honestly insane to me. I hate looking at my phone when I'm driving. I hate it. If you're driving 100 k's an hour down the highway, but staring at your phone for 2-3 seconds, you look up, boom, it's over. So not just the stupidity of that whole thing, but then the way he reacted to the whole situation after. He had his filmer in the car and showed no remorse or care in the world for the filmer. All he cared about was getting the right clip and getting the right shot. That's all he cared about, man. All he was trying to, let's get the right shot, let's pose up, let's make sure you can see the car. Your filmer could have been seriously injured or died, or both of you could have died, and all you care about is getting the right shot.
Can you film on here on the phone? And yeah. Just make it look good. Look through it the whole time. Go over my clip.
He didn't ask him like, are you okay? Sit down, your fucking head's bleeding, sit down for a second, turn that shit off, who cares about that? No. The guy's literally wrapped his fucking head around with a bandage and just continues filming. He could have had a concussion and he's got to stand there and film while Jack just does not give a shit. He clearly just cares about using people around him for his benefit and gain. Are you concussed? Are you dizzy? Drink some fucking water and sit down. Because obviously in the moment you might not feel any pain because of adrenaline. No, the cunt's just got to keep filming and do his job, and he's got to get the right angles, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to maybe pose for the thumbnail, get a thumbnail shot as well. Oh guys, my McLaren, I just no way. What kind of dumb shit is this? Unnecessarily putting other people's lives at risk. And obviously, like he deserves, he would end up getting permanently banned on Kick after this. And Aiden Ross would go on to say to him that if he pays 300k, Aiden Ross will unban him.
Yo, Jack, just remember, buddy, now you're really gonna have to pay me $200,000 if you wanna get unbanned on Kick. I'm just letting you know right now. You wanna get unbanned on Kick? You wanna funnel your OnlyFans girls? You wanna get your shit back? Now you're really gonna have to pay 300k. You gotta give me 300k cash if you wanna get unbanned on Kick. If not, you're indefinitely suspended. Go to Twitch and get banned.
I think 300k or not, just leave him banned on Kick. The shit is ridiculously stupid. I knew some shit like this sooner or later was going to happen. Because I've seen these motherfuckers driving, staring at their phones all the time. And they think they know how to drive just because they got money and buy expensive cars. They don't know shit. They don't know how to drive. I can't believe he holds the steering wheel like that. I honestly can't believe it. 2 hands on the same fucking side. What the fuck? What, you gonna counter steer like this now? What the fuck, man? What is this shit? Fucking grabbing his steering wheel like that's fucking criminal. I still can't believe that's honestly the most baffling part. What's he get, a fucking forearm workout? You know what I'm saying? A forearm workout while doing this shit? But no. He bought his friend a jet ski to make up for the whole thing. Obviously, he didn't buy his friend a jet ski because he cares so much about him, because we saw the way he reacted. That is him being his true self. Your true self is revealed under moments of stress and how you react in those moments to the people around you. Your true self comes out in moments of stress and how you act and react and treat people in those moments, in high pressure moments, in stressful moments. And we saw how we treated him. Get the right shot. Your fucking head's bandaged and bleeding, but get the right shot. That's all he gives a fuck about, man. And honestly, that cunt is spineless. That cunt is honestly spineless. He just fucking got his head whipped around, and he can't say, listen, shut the fuck up. My fucking head's throbbing. My head's bleeding. I'm gonna sit down for a second. No, he just continues. Yo, okay. You want me to stand like here? Okay. Is this shot right? We need to maybe. I don't. This is everything wrong with the world right now. More concerned about just chasing this stupid little viral clip. That's the video for today. That's my rant done for the day. You know what I'm saying? If you like the video, subscribe. Click on another one on the screen. Fuck off.